All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Thursday afternoon. Another big day. Crypto up, stocks up, money printer going brr, right? Yes. Good. Another good trading day. Another good trading day. And the way I start this is, where are the bears? Where are the bears? The bears are effed, as Lark posted this morning. It's like, the bears are effed. Yep. The bears are on life support. You know, it's been a while since we've had some in the chat. It's been a while. Where are the bears? Because remember all of those saying, oh, Doge's going down to 10 cents. Doge going to 8 cents. Doge is dead. And I'm like, have you seen the charts? I mean, Bitcoin up 1.9% today. Doge is up 3%. That's right. Doge is up over 3% today. I mean, Bitcoin getting all the attention, right? New all-time high. New all-time high. And Doge still outperforms Bitcoin on green days. And it's doing it again. And it's doing it again. So we do have the Doge BTC trading pair is up. Doge dominance is up. So all of that is good. We've got ETH, Bitcoin. ETH Bitcoin was going up. Look at that. ETH Bitcoin going up. Doge Bitcoin going up. Bitcoin, new all-time high. Yes, a new all-time high. Let's say 113.8, 113.875, somewhere in there. It depends on the exchange. Again, not all exchanges are exactly the same. So the number is going to be slightly different between Coinbase and Binance and others. So we'll call it 113.875. That's what we'll call it. We'll just say 113.875. 113.875. And we'll just call that. So we're all on the same page. And we'll be watching during the stream whether Bitcoin goes on another run, a little higher even, to take out more shorts, because there have been a lot of shorts being taken out, a lot of leverage being taken out. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Big day, crypto. Big day in stocks. Doge did come up to about 1875, 18.75. Yesterday, we had this magnet up here, remember? We put the magnet on here and said, if Doge wants to keep going, that would be the pull, right? But then I thought, nope, I don't think that's going to happen. Doge is going to settle. We were looking at this upward sloping support line here in green, right? This upward sloping support line. And now that line is at about 17.6 where we are now. And it's just going to keep getting higher for support. So, but this afternoon, Dogecoin said, hey, remember Kriss's magnet? Remember Kriss's magnet from yesterday? Let's just do that today. And so here we are. Dogecoin going up. The magnet is working. It was just delayed for a day. That's all. It was just delayed for a day. So Dogecoin moving very well today. A lot of other cryptos are up. We'll cover a bunch of them because it's all good. But Doge, print more, buy more. This is Doge tipping. It's like, what's Chappelle going to do now? What's he going to do now? We're about 2 weeks away from the end of July FOMC meeting. Are they going to lower interest rates now? I mean, everything's booming. Everything's booming. That will just cause prices to go even higher, as if they weren't already. So, as I said yesterday, this is weird for July. We wouldn't expect this normally in the middle of the summer. And then this morning, I showed a chart in my video that showed all of the open interest, all the big open interest that is going on with leverage trading, shorts and longs. And it is the highest it's been since, I don't know, since January or February now. So the leverage traders want to ride this train. They know something, thinking that Bitcoin is just going to keep going higher, and they want to be in on it with leverage. So the shorts continue to get taken out. We'll take a closer look at the heat maps in a bit. But first, with Doge, it's like stocks at an all-time high, Bitcoin all-time high, NASDAQ all-time high, industrials all-time high, other cryptos, yes, other cryptos going crazy today. We had SWI, we had Bonk going back up, we had a bunch of others. And in the top 100 cryptos, guess what? Dogecoin now back to number 8. That's right. Dogecoin has flipped Tron yet again. Dogecoin at a $28 billion market cap, Tron at 27.6. Dogecoin has retaken 8th place in the top 100. So there is Doge making its move yet again. Look, we showed this chart yesterday, price discovery. Once Doge gets to its all-time high, we will be in this price discovery mode. So Bitcoin trading at a level now it's never seen before. That is what is called price discovery, meaning you can't go back to any other trading at any time where Bitcoin has been at this price. So that means 100% of Bitcoin holders are in the green. 100% of Bitcoin holders are in the green. That's what happens when you have an all-time high. 100%. So do some of those Bitcoin holders start to swap out their Bitcoin for alts? That would be the sign of the beginning of alt season. Once we start to see that, are the Bitcoin holders going to swap out for alts? Because everybody's in the green holding Bitcoin. Everybody is in the green. But sentiment is saying, look, Bitcoin has made yet another historic all-time high, surging to a market value of, they said 113.9. I didn't see quite that price. They must have seen it on one exchange. But despite Bitcoin's 13.5% price rise since June 22nd, traders are not showing eagerness to move coins back onto exchanges. So sentiment is looking at the data and they're like, they are not seeing transfers of Bitcoin going back to exchanges from wallets. Meaning we may not have that transfer from Bitcoin into alts. And this is something that I've been talking about for a number of months, is that we're going to have half an alt season. We're not going to have the full alt season this year. And Bitcoin dominance, which we'll look at in a minute, Bitcoin dominance is not going to go all the way down to the 40s. Probably just to the 50s is all Bitcoin dominance is going to do. So we're only going to get half an alt season. That's my theory. And the sentiment data so far with Bitcoin now at another all-time high is showing they're not seeing movement of Bitcoin from cold, hard storage wallets onto exchanges. That's not happening yet. So interesting, very interesting. Among known exchange addresses, the long-term trend continues to show Bitcoin holders moving their coins into self-custody wallets more and more. So more and more, right, what they're seeing is Bitcoin and other cryptos moving from exchanges into cold storage wallets, not the other way around. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. The trend of coins staying off exchanges is a sign that the threat of sudden market plummets is more limited, and the long-term investors are increasingly content to keep their coins safe in personal storage for the long run. So for those of you who are sitting there with all of your crypto on exchanges and you're like, you're going to be in it for the long term, why don't you consider getting one of these? Because they're on sale. That's right. The Ledger, Nano hardware wallets, Nano X and Nano S Plus. This is what I have here is the Nano S Plus. These are on sale right now, 30% off. I have a link in the description below. Takes you right to this page. I've already had a few yesterday who bought some ledgers using my link. Thank you very much. I get a little taste of that. Thank you, Ledger, for being an affiliate. But again, I only promote products that I use and that I like. And this is one. And this also leads to diamond hands. It encourages diamond hands because your crypto is not sitting on an exchange. It's going into your hardware wallet where you keep it safe and secure. So that's what ledgers are used for, Jodito, just storing crypto long-term. If you bought crypto on Robinhood, it's not yours. It's Robinhood's. If you transfer it onto the ledger, then it's yours. Then it's your Doge, your crypto. If it's sitting on Robinhood, it's not yours. It's Robinhood's. And all the crypto is sitting in Robinhood's wallets, not yours. So we can talk about more about this later. Got so much more to get to, though. Big day today. Big day today. Look, Bitcoin treasury companies continue to buy more Bitcoin. So why is Bitcoin at an all-time high, but yet most other cryptos are still down from their previous all-time highs? It's because most of the buying going on right now are institutions, banks, big companies, governments, and they're buying Bitcoin. So in all of crypto, there has been, over the past couple of years, more and more buying of Bitcoin than other cryptos. And it's not slowing down. In fact, it's accelerating. It's accelerating. On the institutional buying of Bitcoin. Now, we are starting to see a little hint of ETH ticking up. And the Dogecoin ETFs are coming. They're coming, but not till October probably. So the Dogecoin ETFs are missing out on this bull run right here. It would have been awesome if they had been approved already, because there's a lot of buying going on right now with Bitcoin and ETH ETFs. And if that Doge one was already going, that would have been awesome. But we have to wait. We be patient. That is coming. So Bitcoin, 110,000, 111,000, 112,000, 113,000. What's next? Will we see 114,000 during this live stream? What's Bitcoin doing right now? 113.5. No big red candles here. It's still going up. So we may see yet a new Bitcoin all-time high. It may be even 114, maybe even 114 during the live stream here. So let's go, right? Let's go, right? The momentum is real. The momentum is real right now. This is good stuff. Jim Cramer says, there's no way Bitcoin is going to $1 million. So you know what that means. It's confirmed. Bitcoin's going to $1 million because Jim Cramer said it wasn't. So let's go. Let's go. Total market cap. Look at that. Total market cap is breaking out of a bull flag. So with total market cap breaking out, guess what that means? It isn't just a Bitcoin rally. Not just a Bitcoin rally. In fact, Bitcoin is up 2%. Doge is up 3.5%. Algorand is up 5%. Cardano up 5%. Hedera up 6%. And then we've got the one we're going to look at here is SWI. Look at SWI. Look at this. Up 11.5% for SWI. SWI is pumping hard. Big move for SWI. Like I said, SWI is going to be a top 10 crypto. I said that a couple years ago. Now I sold my SWI in January, made a big profit, got a 4x on the SWI that I bought. It is pumping hard. And that's not the only one pumping hard too. Dogecoin. So Javon says Dogecoin's data still points to another surge with a breakout target of 65 cents still in play. We can be early in the next wave. So this is what Javon Marks is looking at, is his charting is pointing to a higher high this cycle, at least to 65 cents for Dogecoin. So that's what we have to start with. Boy, these charts are looking good. Things are looking good right now. Doge up to 1865, Bitcoin at 113.5. We will be watching that. And if you didn't see at the beginning, the bears are on life support. The bears are effed. That's right. The bears are effed. And they're just not showing up in the chat. I don't see them in the chat. They're all in hibernation now because they lost. So not only do we have those that I was saying, right, you're not going to see those prices you were talking about. Remember, all dipping back to 13. I'm not going to buy till 11 cents. And I was like, it doesn't look like it's going down there, right? Then we had the 13s, then we had the 15s, and guess what now? Now, if you want to buy Doge on a dip, we're talking 17s now. We're talking 17s. And so we hit 17.9 this morning, right here. 17.9. I'm going to put a line on my chart. I'm going to put a horizontal line on my chart at 18 cents here. Okay? Just so we can see where that line is. 18-cent line. Let me make it yellow so you guys can see it. So this is 18 cents. So will Dogecoin drop down below 18 cents for someone to pick up some at 17.9? Or is this just going to keep following Bitcoin and Bitcoin is just going to keep going up? The equivalent for Bitcoin of that line would be 111,000 on Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to go back down to 111? That's what we're going to be watching. If there is a pullback, that would be the line 111 for Bitcoin and 18 cents for Doge. So we've got those lines on our charts now. We will be watching that. See what happens. But right now, the bulls are in control. The bears are in hibernation. So what does our heat maps look like? Let's take a look, and then I'll get to you guys in the chat. So these are new. Yeah, let me get to the other Bitcoin page here. These are the new trades. So a lot of long leverage here. 112.3, 111.3, and even down to 110. There is big leverage. This is all new leverage trades. Open interest is high, and that's a lot of money out there. Now, when we zoom out, we'll see how much there are in shorts. There are some new shorts that are coming in at about 114.5, 114.6. And we have a friend in the chat from yesterday that has a 120. So he must have had not a lot of leverage on it, but 120 was his liquidation price on his short for Bitcoin. And he was thinking Bitcoin would go down to the 90s. And I was just like, yeah, it's not going below 100. So, but let's zoom this out to the 1 month, and you'll see like how much short leverage there is, short open interest up above the current price. Not a lot. It's 1 month old. Let's go out 3 months. Most of the shorts have been taken out by these big moves up. Let's see what the 3 month looks like. Yeah, there's just not a lot up here. All these other shorts were taken out. So that's what the map looks like for Bitcoin. I'll bet the long to short ratio is high. I'll bet it is high. Dogecoin? Dogecoin, lots of shorts. There are lots of open shorts on Doge. Big mark here at 21 cents, $14 million of Doge bets, shorting at 21 cent liquidation line. Tons of shorts. So Dogecoin has more shorts going on than Bitcoin. Because as you know, from near the end of May, as Doge started dropping down, we had more and more short positions opening. And so all of these are still open, active short trades. Huge target at 21 cents there, 21 cents. I do have my liquidation I've got my liquidation pinger on and not hearing anything right now. So we're not having any large ones. Boy, what's happening with Hyper? What's up with Hype, guys? Because Hype is going crazy. Up 5%. Is that the right one? Is there a different one? Yeah, that's the same one. Why was there so many short positions on Hyper? Almost $1 million. Is that right? No. Almost $1 billion? No, that'd be $1 million. That's right. $990,000 million on Hyper. So that's pretty crazy. $32 million so far today on Hype. That's big stuff. Big stuff right there. Anyway, Doge at 1867, still up high. Bitcoin at 113.5. Let's get those shorts. Exactly. Yeah, I know, DB. Why didn't Doge go to 16.4? Why didn't that happen? Well, we can thank Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin bringing up the whole market with it on this big run. This is heavy buying here of Bitcoin. So yeah, let me scroll up here and see what I missed. Anything under 20 cents is a bargain still if you have any dry powder. Agreed. Doge is going to make us rich. Rich is a frame of mind, right? Rich is different for everybody. But it's looking good. New World reminds everybody to hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Appreciate that. On our way to 20,000 subs for the channel. We are getting a little closer. Yes. Getting closer. Ha ha ha. Yep, Dogecoin number 8. Dogecoin is number 8. It has flipped Tron into the number 8th position now at over $28 billion market cap. That is awesome. Armando says, I don't understand anything about Robinhood. I've got $30,000. Can I lose everything? No, Robinhood, you're probably good. It's a United States-based company that's publicly traded. It's not an FTX. It's not a Voyager or a Celsius. So I would say your funds are pretty safe on Robinhood. However, if you believe in cryptocurrency and what cryptocurrency is about, right? Which is more than just investing and becoming rich, but actually owning your future, owning your finances, owning your coins. You don't do that on Robinhood. You do that with your own crypto wallet. So I use the Ledger. I also have an Exodus wallet where I have tokens that are staked, are on Exodus. And then I have a MyDoge wallet on my phone for Doge. It's not all my Doge, just some of my Doge is here. I got about 3,000 Doge on here now. And that is for tipping, for giveaways, like all that stuff happens with my MyDoge wallet. So I've got 3 different wallets, but then I've got some stuff on Coinbase and some stuff still on Robinhood as well. Those are my trading coins, of which right now, yeah, that last trade not looking so great from yesterday. I thought I hit the top of that big run at 1775, and then Dogecoin was like, yeah, nope, Kriss. No, Kriss, we're not going to play your game. We're going to go higher. And so I'm still waiting to see where I buy back in. Are we going to see a pullback back to 18 into the 17s, or maybe lower? Maybe I buy right back in at 1775 and it's just like nothing ever happened. Maybe. Or I buy something else. It's my swing trading Doge. It's not, and it's just part of it. I didn't sell all my swing trading Doge, just the stuff on Coinbase that I have. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, I can be more risky in my trading now because I already cashed out over $2 million and bought the house. So I'm good. Right? I don't have any pressure on me now. Now it's just fun, kind of. I mean, it's still money, right? I don't want to lose money. And the whole idea of swing trading Doge was not to lose coin count. I want to gain coin count. But this one might set me back a little bit. But I could pick up something else on a dip though and make money that way, and maybe that outperforms Doge, and then I go back into Doge. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Bitcoin's looking strong here, 113.5. Again, it hit a new all-time high, which we're calling 113.875. There are some exchanges calling it 113.900. So there's a little bit of difference there, but yeah, 113.875. We'll go with that. So we're looking to see whether we get another run here during the live stream. Is Bitcoin going to make a move up? Doge is holding very strong, up 3.5% on the day. Bitcoin's only up 2% on the day, hitting a new all-time high, but Dogecoin up 3.5% is outperforming Bitcoin. But all the attention is on Bitcoin because it's a new all-time high. Rocket, rocket, rocket. I know, Ramon, right? This is pretty exciting. We've been waiting a long time for this, and it's still July 10th. I did not expect this kind of run for July. My price prediction for the end of July was in the 17s. And we're in the 18s. And it could go even higher. We'll see. Follow the money. Yep. Trump Jr. invested a ton of money into Thumbs Up, which is considering buying Dogecoin. That's what I heard. And the bears are dead. I know. The bears are dead. And the swing traders, like Byron and me and a few of you, hopefully you didn't swing trade your whole bag. Like I said, only have a small part of your portfolio for the swing trading thing because you never know what will happen, right? So here we are. Number 8. Yeah, burp, burp. Exactly, right? Exactly. So happy for the long-term holders. Been through a lot of ups and downs, but you learn patience. Long-term holding crypto, you do learn patience. Hey, Donnie, how are you? You tried to rewind to catch up, but it wasn't the same. Welcome back. You are live now. People are selling some Pengu. Pengu. Yeah, I heard Pengu was up big today too, right? Pengu. Yeah, it's starting to fall back now. Still up 20% on the day, but there is some selling going on here. There is some selling going on Pengu. So you might be right. Ramon, there may be this selling of Pengu into Doge. Doge is still going up while Pengu is going down. Good call. Good call. Do you think you're going to get another opportunity lower? Well, that's the thing, MB. The markets don't always just go up. There are always pullbacks. We don't know when the next pullback is going to be and how deep it's going to be. But we'll be paying attention to the news, and we'll be paying attention to any signs that are a little bearish. But right now, stock market hitting new all-time highs today, Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs. It's like everything is bullish right now. Apothecary, I won't touch my coins before 40 cents, waiting for October. Holding strong. Rolling Rob, you sold some yesterday? Yep. And if it doesn't come down, well, we just had a ping. What was that? Gala, $226,000 short on Gala. Just got liquidated on Gala. Who's shorting Gala? Oh my God. Who's shorting Gala? $226,000 trade on Gala. Whew. Hyper still taking out the shorts on Hyper. Just lots of shorts on Hyper. H-bar, Pepe. There's some bunch of small ones going on. But yep, I got the pinger on. Look at Doge, 18.7. And Bitcoin is coming back up, 113,559 on Bitcoin. But Doge is moving. 18.7 now, guys. With the Doge I sold as it's going higher, I picked up Jasmy. How's Jasmy doing for you, Art? Jasmy up to 1.3. Look at Jasmy moving right now. Yep. Good call on the Jasmy. Jasmy's moving. Doge is moving. Time to get the Johnny Walker or Jack Daniels. Either one. I've got both right over in the liquor cabinet. Should I get a drink? Huh. Let's see. Let's do a poll here. Let's do a poll. Should KrissPax get himself a drink? Vote in the poll. Is this worthy? Is this worthy of a drink? What's going on right now? Is this worthy of a drink? Easiest poll ever. Don't get caught being chopped up and chasing green candles. And Ramon, I know that's true. Right now, things are looking bullish. We're all feeling a little euphoria, right? You feel good. You know there's going to be a pullback. The traders in us know that there is going to be a pullback. So for those that are buying 18.7 cent Dogecoin, of which there are some people buying that, you might have to wait a little while to see profits, because we could pull back to 18.5, 18.4, and maybe even down to 18 cents. So that is still the possibility. But if the FOMO kicks in, people see the green candles and they just buy. So there's a lot of that happens. If you've got cheaper Doge, riding it out is good. Again, my whole thesis has been overall bull market, at least through November, up to Thanksgiving. We'll see how things are going, October, November timeframe. I think that's when we're going to see a big move. And that's what I'm waiting for. Again, I just have my little swing trading stuff going on. And that's just because it was the summertime and I was bored. But this move is legit. It's a legit move going on right now. Jack says Bitcoin will most likely go down to 106K and take out leverage. There's a good chance of that. There's a very good chance of that we would see. I should just do the liquidation heat map in a new tab so I don't have to go back and forth. I can keep my pinger on for any big liquidations. 106. See what we got down there, Jack, at 106. Look at the 3-day. It looks like the biggest right now is at 107.9. $108 million at 107.9. That's on the 3-day. Let's look back at the week. See if we have something bigger at 106. The 2-weeker. Now here it is on the 1 week. $147 million at 106.7. And then we'll see what you got on the 2-week, Jack. Some big money down there, isn't there? But right now, Bitcoin is not showing weakness for the market makers. Yeah, that's about it. 106.5, 106.6, 223 million. Looks like a 106.5, Jack. 106.5 will be the target. Look at all those shorts that got taken out, though. Man, the shorts just got wrecked. 80% on the yes. Looks like Kriss is going to be getting a drink. Dogecoin will make new all-time high this cycle. It's programmed, inevitable, and nothing can stop it. Zoom out on the monthly. Yeah. The monthly goes slow, but my big magnet is in the way here. We can take the magnet off. At least back up to 48 cents. But there would be a big wick that would probably come up higher on the monthly. That's what Dogecoin does. Big wick. So, and on the weekly, Doge is moving up. All right. Let's go Pengu. A lot of selling on Pengu right now, GMC. A lot of selling on Pengu. Profit taking and putting it into other, like Doge. They're buying Doge. Doge should actually rip up from this point. And we could have that rotation happening from the other memes. We talked about that last week. Pepe's going up, though. Sheeb, little bit. Doge more. Wanted to get more Doge if I sold, but afraid it will carry on up. Yeah, it's Hyperlane, isn't it? Hyperlane. This is the one that is going crazy today. Hyperlane. Total craziness. And this is heavy Binance longs and shorts on this Hyperlane. And this is what we're seeing a lot of the liquidations are on. $32 million. Hyperlane, 53 cents now. It started at 11. From 11 cents When was that? Last night. It was 11 cents last night for this thing. What makes this thing wake up and just start trading crazy? And then this morning, just the huge FOMO on it. Wow. Hyperlane. What's up, Gary? Doing great. Can we see Bitcoin to 107? Maybe, Abraham. If there is a pullback, we just targeted 106.5 as a big leverage liquidity level. S&P closed at a new all-time high. Yep, stocks are up. This had S&P hitting its high at about 215 this afternoon, and then a little pullback at closing. NASDAQ was not at all-time high. Dow Jones, not at all-time high. But a little pullback right into the close on stocks. Megal went down to $1.56. That's not much. I would buy Bitcoin 103 to 107. The eventual rate cut and Doge ETF are good news. And that's only part of it. There's going to be a lot more coming. More pings. I know we want the pings, right, Ryan? Yeah, with that thumbs, whatever that's called. Indirectly owning Doge. 19 cents, Ryan? Do you think so? Do we have it in us to get to 19? CDC says 20. Yeah. Why'd you do all, Byron? You were feeling like I was, but part of me was just like, I am not swing trading all my Doge. I'm just doing part of it there. So we'll see. We'll see what the pullback is. Drink. 77% yes. I got to go get a drink. Celebrate. Drink. We're a bunch of lushes. It's a thirsty Thursday. Cheers. I think I've learned patience. Holding since 21-22. Just don't want to ride through another all-time high and lose out. So have a plan. Appreciate it, Adam. Thank you. We're going to be in this together this fall. We'll be watching what's going on. Definitely a pullback, sunshine, but we need days like this. I know the summer was bad, right? I mean, we had some hope there right into the end of May, but June was just a big pullback month. The market has priced in so much negative action recently. I'm glad to see crypto consolidating higher. Your thoughts on the dip? Where do you think, or how low can go? Right now, it'd be back to 18 cents. So seeing Pengu, Whiff, Bonk, Pepe going up. They're not going up 10% daily, Shaj. No, they're not. One goes up, one goes down, one goes up big, pulls back big. They're not that different, Shaj. They're not that different. Hey, Demi. If Doge reached $1, I would probably sell 90% of my Doge at $1. That would be awesome. Probably. Yeah, I'll play that in a minute, CDC. I'll play it while I'm getting my drink. Never mentioned Tron again in the chat. Let's go. Ryan, buy now. No, there's a little red candle. Buy on the dip, 1864. All-time high, early August. Isfanjar, I just don't see that kind of move happening over the next 4 weeks. Just sit back, watch the show. Need one more good dip, then off to the races. It's nice to be optimistic. Yes, RR. Not that early. Sean, listening to the show on your Delta flight. You're in the air. Awesome. You on Starlink or are you on whatever flight they've got for Wi-Fi? The top is in, bear market in August. Wow, Francisco. Being a bear today. How can you be a bear today? I saw there was some big theft of some Pokemon stuff happened today, low roller. Don't F this up. Exactly, right? Our friend Byron is learning a little lesson. Only have a small percentage of your stash for swing trading. Banana zone? Could this be the start? And yes, Max, it could be, as I said yesterday, Bitcoin never falls below 100K again. We may never see that. A 5-figure Bitcoin. I know, Demo. Can't believe this is happening midsummer. It's all of that Bitcoin buying. The governments, institutions, big companies buying Bitcoin. It's lifting the whole market. That's what I think it is. CDC, hey, we're all a big team. We're a big team doing it all together. And making money, which is the good part. Making money. How's the volume on Doge? Well, it was bigger earlier, starting to tail off a bit right now. Typically happens after 4 o'clock. We get the volume ticking up, but the price is still going up. All right, so I'm going to put this on the 5-minute for you guys. How about the 1 minute? I'll do it on the 1 minute, and I'm going to play a little song. I'm going to end the poll, and I'm going to go fix myself a drink. I'll be right back.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Get the drink right here. And just so you can see what's in there, it's a little of this. It's just a little of this with some Coke. Just a JD and Coke. But yeah, got a bottle, courtesy of the liquor cabinet. So yeah, let's put this over here. Ah! Had to run out to the liquor store. Nope, I got my own liquor cabinet. I'm good. I'm good. Cheers, everybody. 1871. Yeah, that first one is always like, Look at Bitcoin. We're on the 1 minute chart here. We're on the 1 minute chart. This is just the appetizer. 20 cents by midnight. Pull back to 17.5. RR's getting some sleep. Yeah, we got some rain here in Boston this morning. Much needed rain. It was good. Got to keep my flowers looking good. My plants. We need Kriss the whale to buy a bunch of Doge again. Hey, we get a dip. Kriss will be buying. Yep, Ron. Little JD and Coke here. Good stuff. Drinking and swing trading. This should be fun. Yeah. This is well, I'm in the middle of a trade, so I prefer drinking and getting in on some high leverage longs. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. I do not own any whiff, King Arc. Should I be owning whiff? Should I be owning whiff? I mean, Doge is just looking so strong right now. What's whiff doing? Whiff is moving up. Whiff is up 5% today. Much more swing trading, swings going on whiff right now. But that's a slow and steady. Oh, look at that over the past few days. Whiff has just been looking strong. But Doge, look at Doge. That's a good looking chart on the hourly there for Doge. Demo, right now I'm thinking $17.99 on a dip. And I'll be buying back in, taking a slight L on the swing. $17.75 to $17.99. Because it came back this morning at 10 o'clock. It was down at like $17.95 or so. And I was like, yep, this looks like it's going to just kind of keep going down. And Bitcoin said, nope, we're going to a new all-time high. That's what happened today. Ramon, we're really starting this early. I may just buy a house on Kriss's block to hang in for live streams. Drinky time. Yep. Demo. Cheers. I don't do shots very often, Donnie. That's just too much at one time. I like to spread it out. Spread it out. If you practice that dance every time it plays, you'll have it down. Maybe me too. I don't know. Maybe. Just saying. Just saying. Don't drink and trade. Rule number 1. Oh. Always keep a bottle on your desk. I had to go to the fridge. I had to get the ice. I had to get the Coke, you know. I don't drink the poison. Thank you, Kronos. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is everybody liking and subscribing while we're here? I mean, look at this move. Doge, 1875. We are now the high for the day, guys. High for the day. Just hit 1875. Hey, Aussie. Good morning. You're welcome, Kronos. Lurking's fine. No worries. Just make sure you smash the like button. Is the summer of chop over? MV, that's a great question. Or is the summer of chop just reasserting itself at a higher level? And now we'll be chopping in the 18s instead of the 16s. We've seen that before. We have seen that before. Remember this? Chopping around in the 17s, then we chopped around in the 16s, and then we did some wild swings up and down. And now we're getting back up to this range here. And we were here from June 6th to June 9th, about 3 days right here. And this is looking a lot like that. It's almost identical. Let me take that off. So we've got this move right here. Up, down, up higher, chop, and then a big move up. That looks very much like what's happening right now. Look at that. Almost exactly. If that repeats, that would be the move. Just what we did back here a month ago. It's almost exactly the same. On the dip, it did come down to 18 cents. The highest it hit was 18.8. Chopped around for a couple days and then went higher. 19.5 and then up to 20.5. Exactly the same. Interesting. Got a Robinhood notification? Yep, I did too. Dogecoin is up 5% to 1877 in the last 21 hours. Thank you, Robinhood. I got the same. No teeth. So that's pretty interesting looking back where we were a month ago. And almost the exact same movement is happening now. Very interesting. Looks kind of wonky when you zoom in. Fart coin up 11%. We were talking about buying fart coin on the dip yesterday, weren't we? Wasn't that yesterday? We said fart coin, right? Yeah. Down here at $1.04. And I said, if it goes under $1, I'll be buying. And it didn't. $3.5 was as low as it went. Now it's up 11%. That's how it goes. Sometimes you can't wait. You just got to buy, right? Bitcoin, 113,723, guys. Almost. Yep, the buyback. Gonna have to buy back. I mean, I'm still fine, Ramon. I still got 400,000 Doge. This is just the other 50 that I'm out right now on my swing. So I'm still good. I drink and trade. Ryan's sitting on that 19-cent Doge. It's coming. Hey, Michael, welcome. Liked and subscribed. Awesome. Ask questions. Don't mind answering. Shout out to the Pengu, Doge, and Pepe holders. It's all good. GMC, it's all good. You like the chopping at a higher level? Higher level. Right now, we got Bitcoin making a move. We could see a new Bitcoin all-time high right here during the live. Billy, you took yesterday's Doge swing and bought more MOG. Yeah, I may buy something else with that 50,000, what was 50,000 Doge. I may buy something else. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Smash the likes. Need to at least get over 100 likes. I know, right? Sunshine? I mean, this is a great day. Bitcoin all-time high. Doge moving even higher. And we're covering it all here together. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Isaac, what is the next resistance level? I think we're there. We just saw it from a month ago. Where were we? We were on a 4-hour chart, right? Yeah, we're there. Just under 19 cents. We are at resistance. It's about 18.8. Yep, it's 18.8. That's it right there. We are at that same, what was support here. This is end of May. This was support. I'm just going to make this a dashed line there. So that was support there. Became resistance. We broke above and then fell below. And that's right where we are. So that's 18.8. So we're right there. Yeah, I was not rolling the whole bag. No, Ramon. No. Small part of my portfolio is swinging. Tempted to open a new position of Doge at this level for swing trading later. Well, we'll see if there's a dip. Bitcoin, it's about to hit a new all-time high. Is now a good time to sell for another swing? Interesting. I'm not thinking that right now. Just too much going on in the market right now. Too bullish. I will not be opening another swing trade right now. Robinhood alerts are ringing. Now, all I have is Doge. I don't get all the other alerts because I don't hold other coins on Robinhood. 18.8. We've been here before. The liquidation pings are on. They're a little quiet right now. They're just taking out these little guys. No big ones yet. Not until we go back in price discovery will we start getting big pings. But we're getting close. About $100 away from a new all-time high for Bitcoin. Cardano coming up, 65 cents. Yep. Cardano looking good. The one I've been watching is Hedera. Look at Hedera, H bar. It's just been a beast this week. But just kind of keep an eye on Bitcoin right now because it is close to a new all-time high. Look at that. I showed the fear and greed for Doge in my video this morning. It was at 65, which is greed, the lower end of greed. Merrick, we don't do that here. You post it again, you're booted. We don't do that here. Over 100 likes. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. VeChain? What's VeChain doing? 2.3. Yeah, VeChain moving. It's up 5%. Well, we got alts moving, guys. The alts are moving. So that means Bitcoin dominance. I mean, this morning, Bitcoin went on a run, though. So it's dipping a little bit from this morning's Bitcoin run. But overall, still downward. Isn't that crazy? Bitcoin hits a new all-time high and Bitcoin dominance is down. Isn't that crazy? That means more alts outperforming Bitcoin. This is just the start of it. Buy the red. That's right, Atlas. You buy the red. Unfortunately, yesterday with my swing trade, I sold on the green. I sold on those. There were like 4 big green candles in a row on the 15-minute chart. That's 1 hour straight up. And I sold right at the top of that wick. And then half an hour later, Dogecoin said, Kriss, we're going higher. So that's where I am with my swing trade. But that's what the risk is of swing trading as well. Look at Bitcoin go. Guys, we're about to get a new all-time high. Yeah, I see the emotes here. It's awesome. I see him. We're about to hit a new Bitcoin all-time high. Woohoo! There. Boom. 114. Right there. And we got a ping. And another one. Here we go, guys. Here we go. New all-time high. 114, 120. And we got the pinging going. Woohoo! Boom. Boom. Look at that. Allison, it's just a swing trade. It was the summer. And it was just a small part of my portfolio. Not a big deal, dude. Not a big deal. I don't need the money. I'm good. Look at that. Almost a 115. There it is. 115. Wow. Look at that. Doge is up to 18.9, almost 19 cents. Look at Dogecoin move. But Bitcoin, over 115,000 now. Woo! Taking out those shorts. Listen to the pings. $115.4, $115.5. Wow. Wow. Got up to 115,680. 115,680. And the liquidations are coming fast and furious. They're almost all red, which means these are big Bitcoins. Look at them. Wow. Holy crap. 116. 116, guys. Doge over 19 cents. 116.8. Look at that. That looks like it hit 116.9. That took out a lot of shorts right there. Bitcoin, 116.9. Woo! Woo! And Doge hit over 19, came up to 1908. But Bitcoin, new all-time high, 116.9. Now that's just a wick. We're down to 115.7. Wow. I know, Isaac, right? What just happened? Huge, huge pump. Oh, Tom Crown's coming on with the Bitcoin pump. But we're here. We're watching it. Woo-hoo. ETH at 28.60. H bar hit 18.5. Even Sheeb is up over 13. Doge hit 19 cents. But right now, this is a wick. And now Bitcoin back in the 115s. But this is pretty dynamic for Bitcoin. Wow. And is it all time yet, Ryan? Not yet. Bitcoin is still in charge. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? Watching Bitcoin hit a new all-time high. And yes, I got my drink. I'm ready. Doge is a pumping. Yes, it is. Am I bearish for the summer? I've never been bearish. Oh, yeah, yes, Abdurrahman, you're the one with 120,000 liquidation on the short. Wow. Right now, I mean, there will be a pullback. It isn't going to be up only, but right now it's looking really strong. So, whew. We are witnessing history, people. More big pings going on. A lot of ETHs. A lot of ETHs now. This ETH is moving. Look at ETH's candle. It hit 2,900. Doge 1905. We are seeing big short liquidations just getting taken out. These are all ETHs now. Look at these. Huge ETH shorts. Over 2,900 on ETH. Bitcoin 116.5. It's going up. This is crazy. It's July, guys. Whoa. Doge came up to 19.18. That was just a lot of shorts that just got taken out. Mostly on the ETH side. Huge ETH candle here. Just took out millions of dollars of shorts. That is crazy. Look at all the ETHs. All ETHs. Wow. Smoke them if you got them. Those shorts, though, I don't know, Abdurrahman. I don't know. Shorting Bitcoin. Whew. Awesome. Go, go. Where is resistance? Where is resistance? I'll show you right where resistance is. There is none. This is called price discovery for Bitcoin. Price discovery has no resistance. Now, some will click some fib lines and see where the next 1.618 is, whatever. I don't think that matters. It's just, it's more dependent on where are the big short liquidations. That's what it's more about. Where are the big shorts? And let's get the heat map updated, because there are some new shorts being opened. 117.7 up to 117.9. 118. There's like $20 million right up here. Wow. People are shorting Bitcoin right now. At 118, there's millions of dollars up here. But these were the big ones they just took out. Doge looking strong. Weather girl in the house. Woohoo. I did the Doge concert already. But I can always do a dance.
Kriss on the block where the lights don't stop, flipping coins like Doge till we hit the top. Crypto in my veins, got my heart on pop. Count stacks so fast, make a ticker drop. Doge to the moon, we don't need no breaks. Kriss with the moves like a dance he makes. Pocket full of dreams, no time for fakes. Crypto hustle, baby, till the whole world shakes. The blockchain buzzing like a street parade. Kriss stacking Doge like a boss self-made.
I got the moves there. I got the moves. Yeah, Rooster, we got action. Got action going on the live stream here. Everybody give a like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Bitcoin all-time high. And Doge is still below 20 cents. Can you believe it? Still below 20 cents. Yep, everyone's checking their portfolios. It's like, holy shit, look at that. Holy moly is right, Lucky, huh? Let's go. Oh. Lolliet, I don't know when the pullback's going to be. I mean, this is the mistake I made yesterday. Selling on a big green candle, and it just went higher. What a move. Congrats, Daddy Bitcoin. Yep, Ryan. New all-time high. So will Dogecoin hold 18.8 now as a new support? That's what we'll be watching, but it is 19 now. Yes, Jodito. Weather girl, these are the good times. Let's enjoy them. Bitcoin at 115.8. ETH still over 2,900. Doge still over 19 cents. Whoo! This is the teaser for the fall. Exactly, demo. This is the teaser. No, lower fifth. I think it's a teaser. But we'll see. The rocket launch. I know, Abdulrahman, but shorting Bitcoin is a tough move. Tough move with all of the institutions, companies, governments all buying Bitcoin. That's a tough move. Starting now. Wow, let's go. Woohoo. Sorry, my wallet fell. Like, whoo. FOMO time, Ryan. Pumping that cash. This is this has 2021 vibes. I mean, we know why it ran in November because of the Trump victory in the election and, you know, Elon and Doge and all of that. But this, there's no particular bit of news here. This is just crypto buying is what this is. This is just buying. Everyone who had cash on the side, who was sitting with their tether, whatever. They're buying. Bitcoin, not done yet. ETH, not done yet. Taking out more shorts. This is the short squeeze. I did not buy back my swing trade. Nope. I did not. I've been having too much fun with you guys that I'm missing out. But again, it's just a small part of my overall portfolio. It's not a big deal. I could buy something else. I could buy a stock with it to get something else. It's all right. There's no knife yet, Eddie. There's no knife yet to catch. Trump is going to announce new tariffs. And so that's going to dump everything. I don't know. Oh, Kilmar, he's here. He's here today, and he's concerned about his short. Bye 17 cents. Yeah, Ramon. We're at 19 now. I'm calling 18.8, Ramon. You've got 18.6. I've got 18.8. Viva Las Vegas. Cheers, everybody. Let Bitcoin go crazy. Give the big guys money. And then let them rotate to alts. I like that, Isaac. Sell in August and then go away. We could just be chopping at a higher level is what we could be doing. Is ETH going to make it to 3,000? Is Bitcoin going to get to 117 and make yet another all-time high? Still got a green candle going. Buenos dias, Dozers. Yeah, Goose. The sweet ping of another short termination. Yeah, that's like on Squid Game, right? Player 123 has been terminated. Boom. Yep, Doge at 19, getting ETH pings. Appreciate it, Sunshine. Reminding everybody to hit the likes and subscribe also. Thank you. Now I'm getting alerts on Coinbase. Doge is up. $0.19 Dogecoin. Things were looking pretty bad just a couple weeks ago, weren't they? And look at us now. ETH getting close to 3K, Michael. There is some big ETH shorts getting liquidated. Bitcoin is going to top earlier than expected. It already is earlier than expected. It already is. Let's go Doge. Why are we up so much? Well, Ryan, this is really on the backs of Bitcoin. And again, institutions, governments, big companies, all buying Bitcoin for their treasuries, their reserves, or whatever. There's not selling going on. The big, beautiful bill, Pedro, there could be some of that. Yeah, it could be some of that as well. I mean, this didn't happen right when that bill passed, and it's happening a number of days later. And you wouldn't expect to see like all of this new money so soon. So, but it plays a part. Yeah, I didn't see 117K Bitcoin for today either. Yeah. Q-Stick is doing a swing at 18.7. All right, Q-Stick, we'll see. We'll see whether that plays out. Doge over 19 right now. I did not sell from my other swing trade stash. I did not sell. Resistance is futile. Price discovery for Bitcoin today. That's where we are. Willie, no politics here, please. Free my bag. We could see $120,000 Bitcoin this weekend. Yep. Yep, we could see it. And we were just talking about 20-cent Dogecoin. Maybe 21. I just got pinged on Pepe up to 1205. Pepe. Yeah, Pepe just had a little peak on the on a wick here. Up big. So Pepe moving. And whoever was shorting Gala, they got wiped out. We saw that $225,000 short on Gala. Whoever's shorting crypto right now, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Exactly. Price discovery, Bitcoin has reached escape velocity. It's just price discovery. There's no resistance lines. There's never traded here before. 100% of holders are all in the green. All in the green. That's what price discovery is. Bruce, what do you mean finally green candles? We were watching this yesterday, and this is part 2 today, even higher. Let's go. Haters will say it's AI. It could be some bot trading in here, but whew. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, streaming while it pumps, it feels good. Enjoying it. Hope you are too. Trying to keep up with the chat. I'm behind, I know, a little bit. Megal's in the red. Megal is in the red. Down to 152. Megal starting to go into the buy zone. It's getting down there. That's what I want to see. Bonk is up to 2350. Bears are wrecked. Yeah, this is what I started the stream with. The bear. Totally wrecked. Where are the bears? Where are the bears today? And then look what happened. Oh, another ping. We got pings going on. That was Fartcoin and Bonk. Oh, $1 million on ETH. Another $1 million. Wow. Woo. Look at that. ETH just hit 29.30, 29.40. $1 million shorts getting wiped out. Who's shorting this stuff, guys? You're losing money. Yeah, Ryan, I've got money on the side for Megal. Exactly. I can buy a crap ton of Megal. I'll make it one way or the other. I'll make money. I'm not losing here. When you swing trade, even if you don't hit it right, I made money on that Doge. I was in the green. And I'll just allocate it to something else and I'll still make money. Will I make as much as if I kept it in Doge? Maybe, maybe not. The catalyst was all Bitcoin, Ralph. It was just buying Bitcoin. FOMO, don't want to be left out. That's all it was. FOMO, people do not want to be left out. Hey, DC bundles, yeah. How are we below 20 cents? I know, we just got killed on all that tariff nonsense, Victor. Doge really got punished. A long way to make up. A long way to make up. DB, you were not in your car. Indoor bike is cool. That's all right. You're moving, right? You're moving. Get another drink. One in each hand. I'm good. I'm halfway done with this one, though. All good. We're watching if ETH is going to make it up to 3,000. It's at 29.72. Doge, 19.3. And Bitcoin about to hit a new all-time high. 116.9 is what it hit about 15 minutes ago. Now we're at 116.4, 116.5. Close to yet another new all-time high. Glad to have you here, Orbison, and everybody else for the live. This is a good one. We're pumping. You don't get this in the stock market, guys. This is crypto. This is crypto bull market. Remember last month, people asking me, hey, Kriss, you still think we're in a bull market? And I'm like, yep. Remember that? Remember that? I said, yes, we're still in a bull market. We were in a bearish month. It was a bearish month, but an overall bull market. Donnie has gifted a membership. Thank you, Donnie. Who got it? Craig. Hey, Craig. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Welcome. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. Let's go. Massive loss on the shorts. Yep. Now I have $1,000 to buy at a lower price. All right, Bruce, we'll see whether that works out. Everybody coming out? The party is going on. We're about to hit yet another all-time high for Bitcoin. ETH knocking on the door of 3,000. I should probably put a red line up here, right at 3,000 so we can see it. We're close. Come on. We've got red for resistance at 3,000 right there. Bitcoin taking a little breather. But we just had a ping. That one was delayed for some reason. We had a Doge short got taken out at 122. $122,000 Doge short got liquidated at 19.4. Wow. I will not FOMO. I will not FOMO. Hello, grass. I will not be touching it. That's good, Ron. You're all good? No urge to FOMO? Just watching the show, watching your portfolio. Congrats, team. Hey, Toss, how are you? Congrats, team. This is a good one. Did we just peak out here? Or is Bitcoin going to make another move higher? We shall see. I'm doing great, BP. How are you? It's a fun day today. Primo, you're up 550% on a Solana long. Well, you hit it at the right time. Congrats. Congrats. Where will the rockets take us, Oscar? Well, we're seeing whether we just saw that flurry of activity there and that might be it, or are we going to come around and go for another round? That's what we're watching for right now. I don't really watch XRP, Mr. Ambassador. This is not an XRP channel. XRP hit $2.56 and is now pulling back. So XRP did well today. The big news was, let me refresh our top 100 here where Doge is. Doge is now 28.7 billion. It's number 8 over Tron. There's Tron number 9. It's now over Tron by $1 billion mark in market cap. So Dogecoin, 8th largest cryptocurrency. Again, for all of those who said Doge is dead, nope. Nope. Hey, Charles, how are you? Around town, not selling any Bitcoin until 120. Hey, Donald. Good day today. Welcome. Glad you could tune in. This is a good day today. Doge, 19.2 right now. Blasted right above our resistance line. And we're seeing what Bitcoin's going to do here. Bitcoin may decide to even go higher. Look at this. We thought we had a red candle going there, and nope. Nope. And we thought 113,875 was a good all-time high for Bitcoin. Remember that? Not even 2 hours ago. And it just blew that away. The pings you hear are big liquidations. Those are the pings you hear. ETH. These are all ETHs. ETH is about to hit 3,000. Those are all giant ETH. Look at that. $29.99 for ETH. Wow. Sorry for your lost shorts. Not. Psych. Psych. Wow. Everyone like and subscribe. Thank you. Do I feel bad for the shorts? Nope. Nope. God, the leverage is just amazingly high. ETH is just taking out millions and millions of dollars. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Yeah, lower fifth. Smile and wave. Yeah, I feel sorry for my peak as well, Anthony. Is it not playing along? Is Peak not playing along with this? Nope, it's not. No fun in Peak land. Damn. That trade didn't work, huh? And Nora probably didn't work either. That was my other thing that I had going on. Nope, it's down. All the money is in the big memes. Pengu, Doge, Pepe, Bonk, Whiff. That's where the money is. And this Hyperlane thing today. Big money in that. Waiting for Bitcoin to say, but wait, there's more. Could be. Could be, Nye. Right there. Hey, David. Welcome. Correct, RR. Any growth that we have now will just make the springboard better for trading later on. You're still up. I thought you were going to bed, dude. Nope, you didn't miss anything, Maxon. This is all Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin-inspired pump today. Are you not entertained? I know, right? The portfolio looking better. Looking better. Nope, this has nothing to do with Elon Musk demo. $100 Doge for a contest, DW? Did we do a thing? Wow. Wow. All right. We will do a giveaway in a little bit. We're just kind of excited right now, but we will do a giveaway, guys. We got some Doge to give away. But right now we're still in pump land. The cat is here as well. Pax Cat is even in the house. What was I looking up again? Oh, peanut. Peanut. The peanut is alive. Up to 29 cents on peanut. Up 22% today. I tell you, these memes going crazy today. Look at Bitcoin, 116.5. Bitcoin is not done yet. It's like, hold my beer. Hold my, Adam. Bitcoin just said, hold my beer. You want to look at the Trump and Melania? Anthony, how much Trump and Melania coins do you have? How much of this stuff do you have? Trump is pumping 7%. Melania? I don't know about Melania. Nope. Well, 20 cents. It's something. Low volume. Not much going on there. We're watching Bitcoin right now. 116.5. So close to the all-time high it just hit. You're done with XRP. 250 of them are now turned into Doge. Isaac, congratulations, everybody. Give an applause to Isaac. Applause. Just change those XRP tokens into Dogecoin. One of the Fed members said possible rate cut this month. Yeah, that could help this Yep. Let's go. Follow the money. Hey, King, let's go. Yeah, we looked at Cardano going up to 67 cents. Hit 67.5, up 8% on the day. Portfolios are looking good today, guys. Bitcoin, look at that, 116,620. It's about to hit yet another all-time high. Yeah, but I don't say that, Jackson. I'm not one of those that says told you so, and I didn't predict this for July either, so I wouldn't say I told you so because I wasn't predicting this. But yesterday, it was like pretty obvious that this was going good. Moment of silence for the shorters. Ralph. They are getting wrecked today. I don't know what Abdel Rahman's going to do. If he's going to close that short, it's going to get liquidated. 120 is his liquidation price, but man. The smelly one. The smelly one is up 16%. Yeah, look at that move. $1.29. And to think, we were just talking about maybe buying this if it dropped below $1, and it hit $1.35. And since then, and this was just yesterday, it's up 25%. Wow. Good stuff, people. Good stuff. On a day like today, it doesn't matter what you're in. You're in the green, just some more than others. Yeah, I think, Danish, we're going to have a half an alt season this year, not a full alt season, just because of the strength of Bitcoin. We're not going to see that rotation out of Bitcoin into alts like we saw in previous cycles. So that's what I'm saying. It's only going to be half an alt season this year. Well, music, look at that. After a year in the red, officially back in the green with your 69,000 Doge. Awesome. Congrats. Congrats. Can we zoom out and see if this is in fact the big leg in Bitcoin? Let's see how this looks. Let's go to the 1 hour. Big green candle. Let's go to the 2 hour. Big green candle. Let's look at the 4 hour. Look at that. How far out do you want to go? The daily? That's such a bullish looking chart. Look at that. On the week, I mean, it's been chopping at this level since November of last year or December. And now we're broken out. Broken out. That's a pretty strong chart. $19.2 on Dogecoin. Still strong. No big pullback. The cat wants to see his bags pumped. Oh, we didn't look at PopCat. How's your pop cat doing there? Apex cat, how's your pop cat doing? It's up 12% today on PopCat. His bags are doing good. 12% on PopCat. Oh. Pax Cat ain't playing. That's right. He's making money. Mog is up too. I don't know what's going on, BP. We all hear it. You must have me muted. Green all in. Team Pops, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Nvidia hit an all-time high. Wow. I've never seen crypto take off so well in early July like this before. Exactly. We were looking at previous cycles, and it's never done this before. So, yeah. It's unpredictable, that's for sure. Right when you think you've got a pattern all figured out, crypto says, no, no, no. No, no, no. I'm going to do something else. Particularly with these heat maps and the leverage trading. We just all these shorts taken out. This huge run up today. Huge shorts. And particularly on ETH. Let's look at the ETH heat map and you'll see just huge shorts got taken out on ETH. All the way up to $29.99. They're longer than 1 month away. They're 3 months away. When's the last time ETH was at 3K? Longer than 3 months ago. Must have been last November, December timeframe. There's a lot of big long leverage trades on ETH that are still open. Those people are making money. Yeah, here they are. Here's the big shorts up here. They're at like 3,400. Moment of silence for the shorters. And for me too, it's my swing trade. Yep. Is it a good time to buy Doge now? Is it a good time to buy Doge now? Normally we talk about buying on the red candles, and we don't have any red candles right now. So we wait, we be patient, we see what the pullback is. Bitcoin not ready to have a full big pullback yet. And I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do here at 116. You're welcome, Music Man. Yeah, I wouldn't be shorting this market, Ryan. I would not be shorting. I mean, all I did was one small swing trade. I didn't even swing trade my whole swing trading portfolio yesterday because I just did it with the smaller one, not the big one, because I didn't feel great about it. I was excited about the big green candle. And look what it's done now. So I'm making money because my bigger stash of Doge is all in. My Bitcoin is in. My Trump collectibles are in, making money. The only thing that's not really making money is Peak and Nura. And Crow went up so much before. It pulled back a little today. But I think it's back up now. Yeah, Crow's even back up today. Let's hear it for Kronos. Back up today. Yes. Yeah, green candle. Doge is not done yet, guys. Rip the shorters. Yep. Fwag or Myro. I don't follow either one. Owen, good luck. Don't follow them. Still down some on your Doge, Johnny. Yep. 20% of your Doge you bought under 17. So you lowered your average. So you're up on those. Yep. That's how you do it. If we hit 69 cents, you're set for life. See if we get there, Ramon. Can you hold until then? That's the trick. Can you really hold until 69 cents? H2H waiting for 140K on Bitcoin. Well, we're sitting here at 116.4 right now. Patience, my man. Patience, right? Today turned the tide for renewed optimism in the crypto market. Yes. And all the bears, they're effed. They're wrecked. Huge liquidations of shorts. And all the bears that were sitting there waiting for 10-cent Doge, 12-cent Doge. I told you. That one I'll say I told you so. I was like, your tether or your cash sitting there is buying power, waiting for Doge to go down that low. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And look at Doge now, 1926, guys. Look at that. Every time you say coulda, woulda, shoulda, 20 push-ups. There's a lot of that going on right now. Up over 20% on the month now, Ryan. Yeah, we said July could have a green month. I wasn't predicting 20 though. I was predicting like 4. And I thought that was a good guess, 4%. But 20. I sold my Doge at 18.2. Gonna buy back in at 19. Yeah. I sold at 17.75. My little bit of swing trade stash. King Gamer, you bought some Solana? Ambassador, I know. Why would you buy at 19? Because it may not go back to 18. It may not. ETH is performing well. Yes, Donnie. And we talked about that ETH narrative. It's a little different this time because of the strength of the memes. There's just a lot more meme trading going on this cycle than we had last. Yeah, what if the pullback is 25 cents? That'll be fine by me. That means the rest of my Doge is sitting good. Wait for the cool off and the retracement. On every run up, there's always a cool off. There is, but right now, it's not happening. Well, Bitcoin has a little red candle going on now, but Doge is green, green, green. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway. So for those that haven't been here before, welcome to the KrissPax channel. We have a very generous family here, and many times people donate some Dogecoin to give away. And we do giveaways, Dogecoin giveaways. So we're going to do that right now. And we're going to give away 3 sets of Dogecoin, 33 Dogecoin each for a giveaway. And what we do is we use this cool giveaway tool here on this stream. And all you have to do to enter the giveaway is type the word Dogecoin in the stream. So you see how everybody is typing in Dogecoin in the stream here. That's what you need to do to be entered. And the giveaway tool here will randomly select one person who typed Dogecoin in the stream to be the winner, and we'll do 3 draws. Some people, because we've already done 49 giveaways on this channel, 49 sets of giveaways. So that means over 150 have won Dogecoin on this channel. Some people here, what they decide to do because they've won, but they're entering again anyway, just for the fun of winning again, but they don't really want the Dogecoin. They may elect to pass it on and we redraw. So there's always that too. 2 things you need to do. If your name comes up first, you need to acknowledge in the chat that you recognize that you won the draw. So we know that you're here because you got to be here to win. And the second is you need to send me an email with your Dogecoin wallet address. You need to have a Dogecoin wallet. And that is a wallet that begins with the letter D, so it's on the blockchain. If you don't have a Dogecoin wallet, you can create one like using a MyDoge. The MyDoge app, easy to download, set it up, and you'll have your own Dogecoin wallet. If you have Robinhood, you can hit your little receive button on Robinhood, and it will give you a wallet to use, a wallet address to use, and you'll just send me that. Same with Coinbase, send me that. And I will give you the email address to send your Dogecoin wallet to at the end of the draws. So you have to stay on at least until then. Yes, you have to send me an email because I need to know what wallet I'm going to be sending the Dogecoin to. So that's how it works. You need to be able to, if you win, you need to acknowledge in the chat that you won, and then you need to send me your Dogecoin wallet along with your YouTube handle in an email, and tonight I will send you the Dogecoin. We're going to do 3 draws. 33 Doge will be given out to 3 winners. You only have to type Dogecoin in the chat once. If you type Dogecoin in the chat multiple times, the giveaway tool is smart. See, the giveaway tool is like, you know what? You still only get 1 entry. So you don't get more than 1 entry. See, DC Bundles is like Dogecoin, 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 Dogecoin. It's like, no, DC, you only get 1 entry despite all the time that you've put Dogecoin in the chat. Also, when I put my email address up on the screen at the end of the giveaway, don't send me your Dogecoin wallet if you are not a winner, because I will know that you aren't a winner and it will just be ignored. So don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. So as we begin this, I'm going to make this a little smaller here. I want to keep my eyes on the Dogecoin chart in the background here. I want to keep my eyes on the Dogecoin chart here because Doge is at 1924 right now. Bitcoin's at 116.1. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. And if Bitcoin starts to race back up to an all-time high, we'll pause the giveaway and get back to the charts. But right now, we'll just leave the Dogecoin chart on here in the background. This Dogecoin is still trading at 1925. Oh, it just jumped up to 1929. We got green in the Doge. Also, just for the fun of it, I will enter the chat my entry just in case I win, because I've won once I did pass it on, though. We did a redraw. We did a redraw. But for those who haven't before, good luck. For those that have won before, you can win again. That's okay. But you can elect to pass it on if you just want the fun of winning, but you're willing to have a redraw and someone else to win the Doge. So that's what we're doing, guys. Let's draw. Exactly. Pump a lot. Let's draw. Here we go. First draw. We're going to do 3 draws. This is the first one. Let's go. Here we go. And the winner is the Fades Factory. Fades Factory. Are you in the chat, Fades Factory? Because you are the winner of the first draw. Congrats, Fades. This is giveaway number 50. Giveaway 50 on July the 10th. I just keep records just for me. Factory. All right, Fades, are you here? You have to acknowledge that you win. Thanks. All right, Fades is here. All right, Fades, I will put the email address up in just a few minutes for you to send me an email. Okay, Fades, winner number 1. All right, we're going to draw again. You don't have to type Dogecoin in the chat again. You're already entered. Anybody new coming in, just type Dogecoin in the chat. Look at Doge up to 1933 now. Dogecoin is now at its new high of the day, 19.337, 19.399. Dogecoin price is pumping while we're giving away Doge. It's a good day today, guys. Let's go. Second draw for 33 Dogecoin on the giveaway. Second draw. And the winner is D. That's D-E. D-E. I'll just call you D. D, are you in the house? Congrats to D. Can't believe we've had 50 of these giveaways. D, woo! Yes, D is the winner. There's our second winner. All right, third draw coming up. Here we go. And thank you again to DW for the donation of the... Oh, D's going to pass it on. Guys, D, thank you for your generosity. D is passing it on. Definitely rigged. Yes, of course, Kronos. Definitely rigged. DW, you are a gentleman. Cheers. Look at Dogecoin go. 1935. Yet a new high of the day. 1935 on Dogecoin. Woo, we're drawing again. Second draw. Thank you, D, for passing it on. Red Bull. Hey, Red Bull. Passing it on. Are you? What you going to do, Red Bull? You going to accept it this time? Congratulations. Yeah, something like that, Ryan. About 5,000 Dogecoin given away. And that's just on these giveaways. That's not including the members, which is a whole other stash of Doge. To the moon. Pass it on, Red Bull. Generosity again for you. Congrats. We're going to respin again on draw number 2. Well, Dogecoin is still at 1935, high of the day for Doge. Awesome, awesome. We're drawn again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dogecoin giveaway. Robert SB. Hey, Robert. Congratulations. GMC, I'll take a Labubu. Are those things like really pricey, those Labubus? Or are there certain ones that are really expensive and there's a bunch of them that are crap? I don't know about Labubus. Robert, you here in the chat? Are you here, Robert? You're here. There you go, Robert. Congratulations. All right. There's our winner number 2. So we got one more draw to go. If you just came in and you haven't entered the competition yet, type the word Dogecoin in the chat and you will be entered to win. MB is here. Cool. Congratulations, MB. Nice to know you're here. I'll put my email address up in just a minute. We got one more draw to go of 33 Dogecoin, thanks to our friend DW, his generosity, donating some Doge for the giveaway today. This is what Doge is all about, guys. This is what Doge is all about. All right, third draw. Here we go. CDC with that last second Dogecoin in there, just in case. The King Gamer. The King Gamer. Hey, King Gamer, are you here? You are here. Congratulations. Congratulations, King. Awesome, awesome. All right, let me call up my email address. Congrats to all the winners. 33 Dogecoin each will be given tonight. You need to send me an email to KrissCrypto@gmail.com. So KrissKrypto, KrissCrypto@gmail.com. Send me an email and include both your YouTube handle and your Dogecoin wallet address. The Dogecoin wallet needs to begin with a letter D, so it's on the Dogecoin blockchain. None of these fancy custom things or OX wallets or any of that. That's not the real Dogecoin. We're giving away real Dogecoin here. And tonight I will send you the Doge. So, as Ryan says, thanks to the community for your generosity. We've got a great family here. Hey, Harry, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, Ryan, can you believe that? We've given away that much Doge. Over 5,000 Dogecoin given away at about $1,000. And that is all from the Dogecoin family. And then there's the other, which ended up being about 50,000 Dogecoin, Ryan. It was like 50,000 Dogecoin that was given away out of the 75 that I had in that portfolio. 50,000 Doge. I will donate specifically to Ryan on my next win. Ramon says, you can do that. Love the positive vibes. Yep. Ryan is number one. Congrats, everyone. May I plead my case as to why you should donate to my wallet? No. No. The community is Awesome. Yes. How does thumbs up help Doge with their addition into their crypto assets? If thumbs up is buying Dogecoin as part of their crypto reserve, awesome. I'll take it. Any company that wants to buy Doge for reserve outside of the house of Doge, awesome. Add it to it. People think the price is going to go up, so you buy Doge. Doge peeps doing good. Congrats to all the winners. Ramon says, nope, Ryan, sorry. It's been put in the chat. You're locked in. Locked in. The Dogecoin exit target learning lab. So right now we're looking at levels because it's not going to be one price. It's not going to be one price. And that's not how I sell my crypto. I take it in slices, and we'll be talking about those slices once we get into September, because I think the peak is actually going to happen October, November timeframe. But the idea will be based on where the trading is, what the news is, what's happening overall, what's Bitcoin doing, like all of that plays into where we're going to set some targets for taking profits. And it's not just going to be one number, because this is what I did last year too. Same thing. We're going to set some targets. Right now, 48 cents is a target. Am I going to sell all of my Dogecoin at 48 cents? No. I'm going to take a slice, like 10% or 20% or some amount is going to be that 48 cents that we didn't sell last November. Remember when Dogecoin hit 48 cents? Well, all I've heard for the past 6 months is people saying I should have sold at 48 cents, right? Well, you may have that opportunity again this fall. And so that would be the first slice, 48 cents. Now, if something else is going on that's not good, maybe it'll be a little lower than 48 because of something else going on in the markets, in the world. You never know. But as of today, right now, that first slice target is 48 cents. And that was the previous high of this bull cycle. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. But again, that's just me, right? You can do you, whatever you want. This isn't financial advice, but it is how I do it. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You just take, we'll take slices. Are you going to hit the top? No. The chances of you actually selling all of your Dogecoin at exactly the peak top of the bull cycle is next to nil. You're not going to hit it. So if you take slices at different levels, you got a better chance of hitting the top. And it's all profit. It'll be profit anyway. So instead of having 200% profit, you might have 180% profit on that part of that dough. That's okay. It's all good. You're still winning. You're just never going to be able to hit the absolute top. So I'm getting tired of logging into my account on a PC. Well, it is crypto though, right? And logging in again and again is safety and security. As we always say, right? Particularly in crypto, it's not just about how much you make, but it's how much you keep, right? It's how much you keep. You want to have two-factor authentication on all your exchanges, on your wallets, whatever you've got, right? You want to be safe and secure. And use a hardware wallet on your long-term storage. Again, there's a Ledger sale going on. Again, I have an affiliate with Ledger, but I also have a Ledger that I use. This is my crypto hardware wallet right here. It's a Nano S Plus. which is the least expensive ledger wallet. You don't need the bigger ones unless you're like totally computer illiterate, but it works fine. Just follow the instructions. There's a lot of YouTube videos there about how to use a ledger. The Nano S Plus is on sale right now. Use my link in the description below. 30% off. It's only $55 for this crypto hardware wallet. You can go to the Nano X, now on sale at $104. It's normally $149, now on sale at $104, 30% off. It's got a little more storage in it. It has this Bluetooth connectivity. I don't need Bluetooth. I just want to take this and actually plug it in, do my thing with Ledger Live, and then unplug it. That is how I keep this. You have a Ledger DE? Internal battery? No, just you plug it in. It has a little storage thing in it. Yeah, there's a little something in here. But when you plug it in, that's when it comes on. So I'm like, so it must have a little bit of memory or something in here. But I only use it when I plug it in. Anyway, I have a link in the description below. Ledger device, good for long-term storage of crypto. Check it out. So Bitcoin is not going to make a second run right now for this 116.9 new all-time high. It's just not going to quite make it. It might have been 116.950, I guess, is what I'm seeing here. So we'll just do that, 116.950. I received my very first Doge into my wallet from this channel. I love seeing other people receiving Doge for the first time. Thank you, Ryan. Yep. It's nice to receive Doge. It is. Is the government buying Bitcoin yet? They keep talking about buying Bitcoin, but I don't think they actually are. Right now, the US government is only saying that all of the other Bitcoin that they've confiscated, like all that Silk Road Bitcoin, that they're just going to keep it as a reserve. I don't see anywhere where they've been buying any yet. And now if they're going to buy, they're going to be buying at $115,000. They could have bought it so much cheaper. Speaking of which, how's our KrissPax DCA portfolio doing? I bet it looks nice right now. $29,000. Ooh, well, where did that go? Hold on. Something weird just happened. There we go. Look at that move. Right up to $29,000. So this was a portfolio that I created 2 years ago. And I put in $10,000 into this portfolio of my own money. And we were buying crypto during live streams. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I was doing live streams then. I wasn't live streaming every day then because the crypto market was dead. It was like nobody was showing up. A few of you were. A few of you guys were here 2 years ago. But I'd have like 40, 50 people in the chat, maybe. But we were buying crypto. And what I was saying was we are at the bottom of the bear market for alts. We will just buy $100 a day every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Doesn't matter what the crypto is. In fact, I was taking suggestions from the chat to make up this portfolio. I put in $10,000. This is a real portfolio, real money, not one of those like George fake sample portfolios, but a real one. And now it's back up to $29,000. 75,000 Dogecoin was bought. Now I only have 25,000 of this 75 because I gave away 50,000. But 25,000 is still in here. But if all 75, and the average price was 6.1 cents, the Bitcoin, look at that, 26,900 was the Bitcoin we bought. 0.036 Bitcoin, 26.9. And again, this was all, I was taking suggestions. Like people said, buy XRP. And I'm like, I'm not buying XRP. You know, you got to have some XRP. So I bought some XRP. Hey, look, 58 cents. That was the price of XRP then, 58 cents. So I've got 1,200 XRP here. Jasmy, we bought at 0.0036. Jasmy. So 126,000 Jasmy. We bought ETH at 1,600. We bought Algorand at 10 cents. So, and even the SWI we bought at $1.69 is now double based on SWI's big run. So again, it was like we weren't buying the dips. We were just buying at that time, live, market order, whatever the price was, just to prove a point that it didn't matter in the bottom of the bear market what you bought at a certain time, you were going to make money. And there it is. So that portfolio is looking good again. It's looking good again. It was much higher back in November, December timeframe, but yeah, I was still buying at 48 cents Orbit. You took your profit on XRP, Nismo? With so many manipulators in this space, anything is possible. For those that weren't here earlier, I did fix myself a drink, a little Jack and Coke here. Celebrating new Bitcoin all-time high, and Dogecoin, again, up 6.66%, outperforming Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin is hitting new all-time highs, Dogecoin continues to outperform Bitcoin on the green candles. And yes, there were other coins that did better than Doge today. I get it. Most of them have 1 or 2 days where they outperform anything, and then they have a huge pullback. But nobody talks about the pullbacks. All they say is, oh, Pengu, so much better than Doge. And it's like, over time, is it really? Is Pengu really better than Doge? I don't know. The way I see it, if you're making money, it doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. It's not a competition. If Pengu's outperforming Doge, awesome. You're making money. I'm making money. We're all making money, right? It's all good. Don't sell till Elon lands on Mars. That whole Mars thing is just... What do you mean by YouTube handle? So King Gamer, you have a YouTube name, King Gamer Gaming, but then you have an @ on your channel. Just go to your channel, whatever your handle is, and send me that. Your @ Okay? I can tell you what it is. I can see it here. Whatever your @ is. And your @ is the King Gamer Gaming 5684. So send me that. And that way I know you're you. Okay? The King Gamer Gaming is his name. That's not his handle. His handle is the @ thing. Donnie, 500 Doge for a giveaway, but not until Doge hits 25 cents. Okay, Donnie. You're on. You are on. If the house at Doge still buying Doge, nope. They have not announced any more Doge after that first 10 million. So it's still 10 million Doge. And they moved it once. Oh, we got a ping. We got a ping. Oh, Bitcoin, somebody just lost on a long leverage trade, $256,000. With Bitcoin going down now a little bit, some new long leverage trade just got wiped out. What are people doing? Long leverage trade at $116,000. Oh, man. He didn't have that trade open more than 30 minutes. And then it got wiped out. $256,000 gone like that. Man. El Salvador must be feeling. Can you imagine? I mean, just the risk that Nabule took just buying one Bitcoin every day. For what it's been almost 2 years now, he's been buying a Bitcoin every day. And the treasury's in so much profit now. But hey, 2 years ago, I mean, I bought that Bitcoin at 26,000, right? And I've got my other Bitcoin at right around that price too. Yeah, I know, DJ Dan, right? $256,000 gone in half an hour. That's like walking into a casino, right? And just sitting down at the roulette table and taking out this big wad of cash, right? Getting all these chips, and it's gone in half an hour. $256,000 gone. It's like, man. Oh. Yes, and also, Doug, you're right. Your email address and your YouTube handle might be different, and just by your YouTube name, I mean your email address, I don't know who you are. I keep that all private. I don't share email addresses with anyone. Again, we've had like 5,000 winners, so or 500 winners, I should say, or 1,000 winners. I don't know how many winners we've had. A lot of winners. What do I have against XRP? Do your research on the XRP token. How they were the entire supply of XRP tokens were pre-mined by the Ripple company. And they have total control of the entire supply. And they mint it. Again and again and again. They mint whenever they want. The XRP token has actually had a higher inflation rate than Dogecoin. And people complain about Doge. Oh, Dogecoin, infinite amount of Doge. And I'm like, have you compared over the past 5 years how many percentage-wise, how much new Dogecoin has come into circulation compared to like XRP and Solana and Algorand and others that have had a much higher inflation rate than Dogecoin? Yet everybody complains about Doge and its inflation. And it's just like, have you seen XRP? And how many new XRP tokens are minted like every month? And there's nothing public about it. It's all done quietly. It's just done to pay for their lawyers, right? To pay for their salaries, it's like ridiculous. I know that portfolio looks good, doesn't it, Ryan? 2 years later, I should have bought more, right? Well, I did. I was buying also in my own personal portfolio, of which I've sold a lot of it for a lot of profit already earlier this year. More new Dogecoin treasuries. It's the crypto treasuries, Will. It's like whatever. ETH, Bitcoin. How about Dogecoin treasuries? Awesome. Put some Doge in there. And yeah, I mean, you can make money on XRP. I've got nothing against XRP holders. I'm just saying you should know what you're holding. You should understand what you're holding. The XRP army talks about $100 XRP. Not happening. It's just not happening. So another drink? Nope, because we'll be having dinner in a little bit. So I'll just keep it to the one. I got a little bit left. Not having another one. I did have like a double shot of JD in there, though. I might have had a double shot. I might have. This day has been a long time waiting, enjoying numbers go up. Smash the like button. Appreciate the support, Dan. Look at that. Bitcoin is not done yet. Look at this. It's coming around for another run. Back up over 116,000. Not done yet. Doge, look at Doge. Coming up to make a new high for the day. You're drinking a double Jack and Coke on your Delta flight? Sean, awesome. Cheers to you. I got a double Jack and Coke too. Scott, patience is the number one word with trading. You can't get emotional. You just got to be patient. Be patient. SWE. Let's take a look at SWE. SWE is going kind of crazy right now. That is for sure. So, all-time high, $5.36. That was what SWE hit back here in early January, late December. $5.36. I sold mine right about this price. It's now back to the price I took my profits at. Because I bought down here around $1 and I sold at like $3.50. And it's now back to $3.47. So almost to $3.50 again. So what do we got here with SWE? I can get rid of these were old levels we were looking at. Well, we can keep that one, 336 as support still. And then $4 was a key target. So yeah, SWE will battle $4 as resistance. And then the previous all-time high is now $5.36. So that's all I got right now on the SWE chart, are those levels. $4 is the next big resistance level for SWE. But yeah, we could see SWE hit a new all-time high this fall. The big crypto run, absolutely. And after that, it's price discovery. And what happens during price discovery? Everybody, no resistance. It's just price discovery. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. But for now, Dogecoin, looking great right now. What happened to Elon's moon launch? Okay, so it wasn't Elon's moon launch. Elon had the rocket, SpaceX rocket, ready to go. It was the third party that was making the satellite that didn't come through with their satellite. That was one of them. And then the other one was the one that was going to land on the moon. That one, they blew up in space because the pressurization thing, something happened to it. And they ended up imploding it. So, but it wasn't, Elon was good. For the first one, his rocket was ready to go. The satellite wasn't ready. The second one, it got the ride on Elon's rocket, went up into space, was orbiting around the Earth, but they had a pressurization loss, which meant that the lander wouldn't have the pressure to be able to safely land on the moon. They could have crashed it onto the moon if they wanted to, but they decided to just blow up the lander, and that's what they did. And I haven't heard anything else about anything going to the moon. So, hey, Michael, thanks for coming on board, having fun, making money at the same time. Doge is up. King of the Hills around the corner. Exactly, GMC. Yeah, I agree, Jason. I think Elon knows Dogecoin has the best chance to be used as an everyday currency. He has said it. It was years ago, but you can see Bitcoin hit all-time high today. It's up 4.3%. Doge up 7% today, outperforming Bitcoin again on the green candles. Pure Blood, you sold your XRP. I feel a lot better watching. I have more confidence. That's good. We'll get there. You're welcome, KB. Appreciate it. There's always a pullback. Yes, Arbin. There's always a pullback. Bitcoin. So 111 is a target for a pullback. 111. How much of a pullback is that from here? Almost 5%. At this point, that's big. At this point, that's big. 5% pullback because of all the buying that's going on with Bitcoin. I mean, look at that. Now it's curling around again with more green candles. It's like, I'm not done yet, is what it's saying. It's saying, I'm not done yet. Blame Kriss for today. Thank you, Kilmar. Yep, all my fault. All my fault. New all-time high for Bitcoin. Totally my fault. If the price of Bitcoin goes to 130, what will Doge's price be? Okay. We do these a lot. This is okay. So if we go to 130, that means that's 12%. So that'd be a 12% gain from here for Bitcoin. So if on a green candle, if Bitcoin goes up 12%, Doge will go up higher. I would say anywhere from 15 to 20% would be Doge without a specific catalyst for Doge. Because again, last November with the whole Doge Elon thing, that had its own catalyst. Dogecoin went up 300%. Bitcoin only went up 100. So it was a huge pump for Doge. So let's say we don't have any of that, and it's just Bitcoin going up to 130. That's 12%. So let's say Dogecoin would be 18% then. Let's just say 18% on Doge. What would that price level be? So like 1.5 times. 18% on Doge. Pull that down a little more. So the Doge price would be about 22.5 cents, almost 23 cents. So if Bitcoin goes to 130K, Doge will probably be 22, 23 cents. Okay? That's how I do that. Because Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin on the green candles. And Bitcoin going up to 130%, 130,000 would be a 12% gain. What do I think about the new Jurassic World movie? I have no interest in seeing it. I mean, it's probably worth it to go see Scarlett Johansson, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, another case of humans versus dinosaurs. I've seen it too many times. I just don't need to see it again. So, yeah, not interested. I'll watch Superman, though. I want to see Superman. Just because Crypto the dog is in it this time. It's like Crypto the dog is in Superman. So I want to see Superman. But not Jurassic World, no. The guy should have waited before betting a short. Yeah. Well, then they would have taken it out an hour later. Bitcoin is still showing green here. ETH still trying to get to 3,000. And Doge, now a new high of the day for Doge, 1938, guys. Doge. Look at that strength. Still going up. Still going up. Doge could hit $1 before the end of the year, JFX, if it has a catalyst. If there's something specific about Dogecoin, like it's integrated on X money is using Doge, that'll be huge. It needs something like that. Jack, is now a good time to buy Doge? Buying on the green candles. So Miko, we talked about this earlier. Again, I'll take my first slice of Doge at 48 cents, my first profit, long-term profit. Again, this is with an expectation that there's going to be a bear market in 2026. Will there be a bear market in 2026? I don't know, but I'm not round tripping all of my Doge through yet another bear market. Oh, 1941. Doge just popped up higher. Look at that. Whew. Altcoin season has started, as Fanjar says. Let's go. Let's go. I'm your crypto dad, MM. I'll take it. I'll take it. Crypto dad, sure. You're welcome, King Gamer. Appreciate it. DC, welcome. Fisher, great to see new faces around here. Do only good every day. Thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. You want to send me an email, Donnie? It's right here. That's right here. KrissCrypto@gmail.com. KrissKrypto. KrissCrypto@gmail.com. There you go. Dogecoin. Yes, Mesfing. All you hear is XRP is going to be used as an everyday currency. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. They're not. They now have a stable coin that they're going to be using for their cross-border transfers, sort of the digital SWIFT. That's what XRP was going to be used for. Now, I don't know what they're going to use XRP tokens for. They don't need them anymore. They have their own stable coin. Again, need to be a Debbie Downer here on XRP, but man, do your research. Look at Doge go Up, up, up. The bonk rolls. Bonk is doing great, AJ. Yeah. The extended cut. Yeah. Scarlet. Ryan, you like the Scarlet? That's the only thing I would go for. It's the only thing I would go to see it for. Any thoughts on Cardano? Slow and steady with Cardano, man. Will it get back up to $1? Probably this fall, but man, there's just so many other better cryptos. I mean, if you love what Charles Hoskinson is doing and you believe in Cardano and their blockchain and all that, then buy ADA tokens, sure. But if you're just buying to make money, that's not the place to do it. Not financial advice, but I'm waiting for $1 to buy Doge. There's a meme about that. The long line waiting at $1 and at 10 cents, like nobody's in line when we were at 10 cents. Well, Jason, the actor is woke. The movie is not. Like most Hollywood actors, they're woke. They're woke as shit. As long as the movie isn't woke, I'll be okay. Why is the market pumping, Jay? Bitcoin. This is all on the backs of Bitcoin today. A little bit about like this idea that one of the Fed board people made a comment, public comment today about, yeah, maybe we could lower interest rates this month. Maybe. So we'll see. Old school memes rule. They do. Although there was that hyper what was it called? Not Hyperledger, Hyperlane. That's what it was. Hyperlane was the big one today. Up 379% today. Hyperlane. For anybody who was in Hyperlane, whew, a lot of shorts got wrecked on this one today. Hyperlane. Look at Doge go. 1948. Still going up. Man, my swing trade is total toast. Total toast on this. A Red Sox win streak. Yeah. Against Colorado. It's like, yeah, I feel bad for Colorado Rocky fans. You're just not a good team. Joe, how are you? You're from Australia, just started your crypto journey, put in $500 of Doge when it was 26 cents. Okay. Did you buy any more at a lower price? That's what most investors do to lower your average. That would have been the next move. Would have been that. 1950 for Doge. Still going up. Still going up. Let's do the other dance. We'll do this dance.
I'm rolling with Kriss on a wild new trip. Dogecoin in my pocket, watch it start to flip. Digital dreams, yeah, they rise and dip, but I'm cashing out fast like I'm moving quick. Kriss got the ride, Dogecoin on the rise, stacking up the wind, shooting for the skies. Crypto moves hot under neon lights, high energy flow, we ignite the night.
There we go. A little Dogecoin dance there. Woo! Look at Doge go. Bitcoin is hanging out at 116, but Doge still going higher. You like your Jasmy? We looked at Jasmy earlier. Is it still going up too? It is. We just got a ping. Dogecoin, a $275,000 short on Doge just got taken out on Bybit. $275,000 Dogecoin trade on a short just got taken out. Who's shorting? Who's shorting? Whew. Too late, Powell. Are the prices going to hold? Well, Jay, I would say no. Normally, I would say this is way, way overbought for July. But this is not a typical July, not with Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. My swing trade became a profit-taking moment. Mine too, Jack. I may be buying something else, or I may just be buying less Doge back. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, Doge over 19.5, Adam. 1956 now, still pushing up higher. Woo! The big, beautiful bull run, Dave? Yes. The rate cut, I think at July 30th they would announce it. Probably not 74-cent Doge yet. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Bitcoin is not leaving Doge in the dust. Stop loss. Don't be a jerk. Bitcoin's up 4%. Doge is up 8%. Again, on the green candles, Doge outperforms Bitcoin. So, but I'm happy for your gains. But let's just not say stupid things. You know better than that. And you know how I feel about that. 20 cents inbound. Any major resistance? Nope. There is none. I'll make a whole movie at $1 Doge. Yeah, Shaj, I'd do that. We're eyeing 20 cents. 19.6 now. 19.6. The catalyst for Doge is you subscribing to the channel. Well, David, if that's the case, then everybody else here needs to subscribe to the KrissPax channel. Subscribe, people. And give likes too. Chris likes likes. I like the likes. Still not to 19,500 subs yet. Got a ways to go yet. But I appreciate you who have subscribed. Peanut the Squirrel up 24. Yeah. Give the Pax Cat a kiss? Sure. I can do that. I would say this cycle is being different. Your recurring buy just hit, Jason, at 1942. And look, you're now up on your recurring buy because it's 1960 now. Maybe 10% for the day. That would be awesome. It's 8.4 now. I'm tired of eating ramen. Elon should add Dogecoin on X payments. Exactly. He should do that. Memberships on this channel are appreciated. If anyone wants to become a member, all the cool emojis you can use in the chat. We do have a lot of fun. You won't get these Dogecoin emojis anywhere else but this channel. So there's just a few. You can use those in the chat if you're a member, and you get your name and greet. Next resistance is 20.6 aesthetic. I believe you. 4-hour chart. Dogecoin is 82% of your portfolio. Well, that 82% is up 8% today. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. From what I've read, they are going to use a stablecoin backed by Treasury security bonds. So who is they? I don't know who you're talking about. Scroll up and I don't see who you're talking about. So let me know. The crypto bubbles. Boy, I haven't called that up in a while. Crypto bubbles. All green. Look at that. Yep, all green. There's Doge right there. Doge isn't a big one compared to like Bonk, WLD, Say, Pengu, Fartcoin, M, Meme Core. I don't even know what that is. That's a new one in the top 100. Meme Core. But it is a green day today. Doesn't matter what you hold. Thinking of selling and buying when it dips again? Well, Jay, I tried that yesterday. Oops. Oops. But I knew the risk. And I told everyone because other people were going to do it. And I was just like, I'm only doing this because first, I've already profited this cycle. I've already sold a lot, made huge profit. And it's just a small part of my remaining portfolio that I do with swing trades. Don't sell at all. Like our friend Byron did. It's just no. But it was all to increase my coin count for the fall. And I still will have a chance to do that. But that trade, I'm going to be down a little bit on. You're going to start shorting stop loss. They're taking out shorts right and left. You just got another ping. Bitcoin. A new short just got taken out. $224,000 short on Bitcoin. A new one just got taken out. And Bitcoin didn't even move much to take that out. I don't know what that guy was doing. Making money today. Yes, Christian. Am I going to bed tonight? Yes, I always go to bed, Campo. I won't be on much longer. I got dinner. Yep, good for Fartcoin. Yep. And I've recognized others outperformed, but Fartcoin last week, Dogecoin was outperforming Fartcoin last week, if you remember. So it's all good, though. Is this the bull run we're waiting for? No. This is just a taste. This is a tease, is what this is. It's a tease. If the Tesla diner accepts Dogecoin, that'll be a nice little catalyst. That'll be a nice bump. Yep. I hope that happens. Elon said he would accept Dogecoin there. You sold your Pepe at 11 last night, but it's already up over 12. It's at 12.4 now. To go all the way back to 10 doesn't look like it, Yuli. Not a good day to swing trade. Sorry. Oh, I've had Bitcoin for 3 years. I always have some Bitcoin. You live in Cali? People are excited for the diner? That'll be cool. It'll be cool to see. Divinus excited for the diner? If they take Dogecoin too? Whew. Christian took some profits at 9.6. 1795 is your new orange line. 1795. So that'll be support right there. 1795. We'll see. I mean, from 1950 all the way down to 1795. We'll see. It could. I don't know who the modern investor is, low roller. Right. So that was all fear of tariffs, Divinus. That was that whole tariff thing that caused Doge to drop. Right now, that's all behind us. Now, there could be some other black swan, some other big, terrible news, right, that could cause markets to crash. Yes, that can always happen, and it's always a risk. Nothing guaranteed. That could happen. I'm just not seeing that right now. Everything is looking bullish right now. Typically, we would have already seen a pullback like yesterday, and that didn't happen. Last night, we did not get a pullback. Last night, everything just evened out. Look what happened to Bitcoin last night. It went on this big run yesterday, and it just flattened out. It just flattened out here, right around 111. Did not retrace. And so what did it do today? It pulled up higher. What's going to happen tonight? Probably flatten out right around 115. There's not big pullbacks right now happening. So that's what I see right now. Yeah, I'm just finishing up, DB. We're just finishing up now. What a day, though, huh? Great trading day for Doge. Great trading day for Bitcoin, new all-time highs. ETH taking out a lot of shorts. With a lot of wreckage in the shorts, that's for sure. So, yeah, I'll have to look and see who Modern Investor is. He was pumping XRP? No, I never watched anybody who was pumping XRP. So. Anyway, all right, gang. Hey, I'll be on again tomorrow. Friday. We'll do a nice, fun Friday stream. See where things are. I think we're going to kind of flatten out again. It's my guess. Probably Doge around 19 cents, Bitcoin around 115K. We'll see whether that plays out. I hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.